Nations have long sought to ensure the safety of ships at sea. More than 2,000 years ago, the lighthouse built by the Greeks at the entrance to the harbor of Alexandria was counted as one of the wonders of the world. The Romans built hundreds of lighthouses along the Mediterranean and even one on the cliffs of Dover that lit the way across what is now the English Channel. Today, waterways like the English Channel and most major ports like San Francisco have radar and radio communication systems which help vessels navigate even in dense fog. In this module, we will examine the vessel traffic service systems used in the English Channel by England, France, and the Netherlands to ensure the safety of ships in their waters. The cliffs of Dover mark the narrowest part of the English Channel. The entire channel is monitored from vessel traffic service centers in the United Kingdom, France, and the Netherlands. These centers provide radar tracking and radio communication services essential to the safe passage of thousands of vessels using the waterway each year. In this module, we will focus on radio communication procedures. The language and methods used in the English Channel are similar to that employed in vessel traffic service worldwide. We will follow the supertanker Lima as she sails up the English Channel to Rotterdam to deliver a cargo of crude oil. Lima will enter the Channel traffic separation scheme north of the Channel Islands and proceed along the French coast toward Cherbourg to pick up her pilots. Passing Cherbourg, she will enter Dover Strait. After Dover Strait, Lima will be in the southern North Sea approaching Rotterdam. At the entrance to the port, she will be taken under tow by Rotterdam harbor tugs. Before entering the part of Dover Strait within radar range of Dover Coast Guard, Lima reports in. The conversation is conducted in sea speak, a restricted form of English that minimizes airtime and increases clarity. Parts of sea speak have been adopted by the International Maritime Organization.
Dover Coast Guard, this is Lima, Golf, Whiskey, Alpha, Papa. Information, my position 180 degrees from Greenwich Buoy, distance 5 miles. Course 072 degrees, speed 12.5 knots, over.
Lima, this is Dover Coast Guard. Information received. Request, please call again at position 3 miles west of the Bazarel. Information, radar cover extends to this position, over.
Dover Coast Guard, Lima, request received, positive, over.
Lima, Dover. A message received. Stand by on VHF channel 69. Out.
Across the channel from Dover is Cape Grenay and the French station Grenay Traffic. Lima will be passing close to Cape Grenay as she moves up the northbound channel of the traffic separation scheme. Grenay Traffic knows Lima is approaching the strait. Earlier, they received a telex about her from Jobourg Traffic as she entered the channel near Cherbourg.
Lima, this is Grenay Traffic on channel 16. Do you read me, over?
Grenay Traffic, this is British tanker Lima, Golf, Whiskey, Alpha, Papa, reading you loud and clear, over.
Lima, this is Grenay Traffic, change to channel 69, over.
Grenay Traffic, this is Lima, changing to channel 69, over.
Lima, this is Grenay Traffic, what is your present position, over?
Grenay Traffic, this is Lima. My present position is 158 degrees from Bazar Light, at a distance of 3.3 miles. Over.
Lima, this is Greenwich traffic. Stand by for identification. Okay, I see you on my radar. Can you give me your course and speed? Over.
Greenwich traffic. This is Lima. Affirmative. My course is 064 degrees true. My speed 12 knots. Over.
Lima, this is Greenwich traffic. I copy. I have your MAREP report from Joburg traffic. Can you confirm the following? You are keeping watch on VHF channel 1611 and 69. Your draft is 22.15 meters. Your cargo is crude oil 312,000 metric tons. Over.
Greenwich traffic. This is Lima. I confirm all correct, sir. Over.
Lima, this is Greenwich traffic. I wish you a good watch and a good passage to Rotterdam. Back to channel 16. Goodbye. Over.
Greenwich traffic. This is Lima. Thank you. Goodbye. Back to channel 16. Out.
Lima is now about to enter Dover Strait. Once the abort position near Bazarel is passed, the supertanker will not be able to turn back easily because she has to stay within the narrow, deep draft lanes where there is no room to turn.
Dover Coast Guard, Lima. Information, my position 225 degrees from Bazarel, distance 3 miles. Over.
Lima, Dover, say again. Over.
Dover, Lima, I say again, my position 225 degrees from Bazarel, distance 3 miles. Over.
Lima, Dover, message received. Information, I have located you on my radar. Question, what is your destination? Question, what is your cargo? Over.
Dover Coast Guard, Lima, MAREP, POSREP, Alpha, Lima, Golf, Whiskey, Alpha, Papa, Bravo, 1320 Zulu, Delta, 217 degrees from Bazarel, distance 2.3 miles, Echo, 064 degrees true, Foxtrot, 12.5 knots, India, Rotterdam, Mike, 1669, Oscar, 22.1 meters, Papa, crude oil, 312,000 metric tons. X-ray, no defects. Over.
Lima, Dover, say again, Papa. Over.
Dover, Lima, I say again, Papa, crude oil, 312,000 metric tons. Over.
Lima, Dover Coast Guard, message received. Stand by on VHF 69. And have a good passage through the Dover Strait. Out.
Once in Dover Strait, Lima is in the midst of heavy traffic. She passes a hampered vessel, a tug, towing an oil drilling platform. Because of her deep draft, Lima is also considered a hampered vessel. Other vessels are required to steer well clear of her, giving her right of way. Vessels passing through Dover Strait should monitor the information bulletins which are transmitted regularly by Greenwich and Dover traffic.
All ships in Dover Strait, this is Dover Coast Guard. For information service broadcast, please listen channel 11. This is Dover Coast Guard, out.
The information bulletins are transmitted twice each hour.
All ships in Dover Strait, this is Dover Coast Guard. Information service broadcast at time 1740 GMT. Waymark information. The top mark is missing from the Mike Delta Whiskey Boy. Ship movement information. In the northeast lane, the tug Salvage Man is towing the oil rig Cecil Provine. Length of tow is 685 meters and is in position 312 degrees from Cap Grenade, 5.5 miles. Approximate track 042 degrees, approximate speed 6 knots. The tug seaman is in attendance. Also in the northeast lane, the VLCC Lima is hampered by a draft of 22 meters and is in position 320 degrees from Cap Grenade, 5.1 miles. Approximate course 036 degrees, approximate speed 8 knots. A wide berth is requested. In the English inshore traffic zone, a complex of 4 cardinal buoys is laid in position 356 degrees from the Varn light vessel, 2.9 miles. These are marking underwater obstructions, and navigating and fishing are prohibited within this area. This is Dover Coast Guard, out.
Vessels crossing the shipping lanes must do so as near to a right angle to the lanes as possible. This minimizes crossing time. Vessels disobeying this rule are known as rogues. The rogues present a danger of collision and must be watched for by the lookouts on the bridge. Rogues are also watched for on radar by Dover and Grenade traffic and subsequently reported to shipping in special bulletins.
All ships in Dover Strait. This is Dover Coast Guard. For supplementary report. In the northeast lane, new ship track letters Foxtrot Delta in position 295 degrees from Cap Grenade, 7.2 miles. Approximate track 180, approximate speed 18 knots. This track appears to contravene Rule 10 of the traffic regulations. This is Dover Coast Guard, out.
Lima is hampered by her draft and can do little to change course. The master of the rogue vessel becomes concerned also, as he has put his vessel on a converging course with Lima.
Tanker Lima, what do you intend to do? Over.
Vessel calling Lima, vessel calling Lima. I intend to stand on and keep my speed, stand on and keep my speed, over.
The English and French vessel traffic service centers have computer plotting systems which are able to record the movements of vessels violating the rules of the road. At Dover Coast Guard, a circling spotter aircraft is directed to the rogue to make a positive identification.
Golf Bravo Alpha Delta Kilo, this is Dover Coast Guard. Request you identify ship track letter Foxtrot Delta in position 076 degrees from St. Margaret's, 12.5 miles. That's 12.5 miles. Approximate track 180 degrees. Approximate speed 12 knots. Time 1231. This is Dover Coast Guard.
By international agreement, after a rogue vessel is positively identified, the master and owners of the vessel can be prosecuted for the violation in their own countries. The pilots have brought special navigational equipment which lets them know Lima's position to within a few meters. This will help them keep Lima exactly positioned within the deep water route as she approaches Rotterdam. She will be under the radar surveillance of the Hook of Holland Traffic Center, which is responsible for coordination of all traffic entering Rotterdam.